Universal Brotherhood, and we are located at 530 Eastern Parkway, right on the corner of Nostrand Avenue. And I'm glad that we took a little time together to get to talk to each other today. This is Mindful Monday, and what we do here denotes what kind of week we're going to have, where we want to keep our minds focused. We're working on a project at Philadelphia that's very important. And in order to have good success on a project, you have to be focused. When real estate agents go out, real estate agents believe that for every house, there's a buyer whom that house will absolutely perfectly fit. Their job is to find the buyer and show the house to him or her and then negotiate a buying price. One person is involved in meeting the exact needs of everyone. This is what happened in the meeting place where Jesus went to, and Jesus brought grace and healing power and love with him. A man went to the synagogue. He was crippled and he had a need. He needed healing. He met Jesus, but not just by chance. They came together to worship God and to hear his word. But a higher power brought them together. Jesus could offer precisely what this crippled man needed. God had an abundant provision of grace, power, and blessing for the deepest need of that man. And that's the way it is with you and I. God has the perfect answer, the perfect provision for exactly what you need, exactly what I need. You have to put your trust in Him. I have to put my trust in Him and hold fast. God has an abundant provision of grace and power and blessing for the deepest needs of every person, and that includes you. We get together at the beginning of the week because we want to have a successful week, and it works for us fine each and every time. Mindful Monday keeps us focused and it brings us to the point where we're going to have good success because of what we're practicing. In God alone, there is faithfulness and faith in the trust that we may hold Him to. His promise to, and also His guidance. To hold to God is to rely on the fact that God is there for me. It's to rely on the fact that God is there for you. And to live in this certainty, that's very important, to live in this certainty. In other words, you got to know that you know that you know. You've got to have the power of belief, the power of faith. The Bible, well, in the Greek, it's called dunamis, and it's explained in some books of the Bible, in certain renditions of the Bible, that dunamis means power. Faith is power, and I love to exercise my faith because that's what brings things to pass. We have decided that we're going to follow Jesus. We've decided that we're going to put him up front. That's what Jehoshaphat did. When he went into battle, he had all the praisers and the singers go up front and sing praises and get the attention of God. And he had great success. He won his battle and he went home with all the spoils. That's what we want to do in our lives. We want to win. We want to make certain that we put the power up front, the belief up front, the know how up front. And that's all in having faith in Jesus. He offers to embrace you in the darkness until the light shines. If you are threatening up to or believing that you're going to snap under pressure, I hope that's not true. But if you feel that threatening feeling coming upon you, just remember that he promises to renew your strength like the eagles. If you feel like giving up, remember that he is there with you to the end. Call on him. Talk to him like you and I are talking right now. If the future looks uncertain for you, that's a good thing to do. He promises to walk the road with you. He will walk the line with you. If changes are unsettling to you, if changes are getting you in an uproar and having you worried, settle down in Him. Call on Him and let Him offer you the courage to work through those changes. No matter what the situation you find yourself in, He comes to meet you and to show you grace and to offer help. He comes with grace, He comes with faith, He comes with help. And I want you to remember that as you are working this week, as you're going through your trials, you're going through your challenges. I want you to remember that you're not alone. And the good thing to do is to hold up each other. When you think of me, lift me up. You know, I'm working on a project. Speak the word for me, then I will speak the word for you. You have a friend, a loved one that really needs your support. They're going through a tough time. You know, it's hard to go through things by yourself, and you shouldn't need to. That's what friends are for. That's what companions are for. And when you link up with each other, the Bible says where there are two or three together, that He's going to be in the midst, right in the center of things to bring everything to pass. He will stir up the pot and let it flow, you know, so the right outcome comes out to you and to everyone you're empowered to think with and to pray with and to call on His name. So that's what we want to do this week. I want you to remember that we are having an effort at the church, Philadelphia Church. We're located at 530 Eastern Parkway. We're right on the corner of Nostrand Avenue in the heart of Crown Heights. And we're having our open door session there all this month. You're invited there. It's 10 o'clock. Really, it opens up 10 o'clock in the morning, and the main service, the open door service, starts precisely at 11:30. If you know someone that needs to be lifted up, if you know someone that really wants to get their life on track and run the race to win, then you need to invite them and come on through. We're there every Saturday in the month of August. Well, and we're there for the open door session. So don't miss it. I want you to come. Bring someone you want to help. Bring someone that matters. Bring someone that you know will benefit. And come on out and let's share some time together. Until till then, I want you to remember you have godly grace. I want you to remember that Jesus is there to lift you up. Call on him. He tells you, call on me, and I will show you powerful things that you never knew before. That's a good deal. Call on him, believe in him, and put him first in your life. In the meantime, till I see you Saturday or I see you next week on Mindful Monday, I want you to keep your head up, keep pushing, and know that the best is yet to come. I will see you next week.